Food is inside. Now they for kitchen, water done they for fire. Oh boy, to see them done they for pots, they boy together. My belly done the sweet plus everybody get together. Food is inside. Food is inside. Food is inside. Food is inside.
Hello foodaholics out there, welcome to another wonderful episode of Foodies and Spice, and my name is Gina. On top the show today, na amazing China we still dey do, and we dey go China. Today na on top of the Great Wall of China now I wan climb, and when we come back, we go quickly make this beautiful breakfast recipe wey dey here. Na something we wanna know, but I go wan add swag. Go call your friends and neighbors and everybody. Foodies and Spice is about to start. The Great Wall of China, listed as one of the wonders of the world. Since childhood, I have fantasized of seeing and actually climbing this Great Wall. And it was a dream come true when I partnered with Beijing Wanxiang Travels to tour across China. It's a sunny day in Beijing and I am about to climb the Great Wall. Now, this has been a dream for me ever before the travel series thoughts even came about. I've always wanted to climb the Great Wall of China. So I'm here today and I'm going to be climbing with my crew, and I have gotten myself an umbrella, a towel, and of course Tio and Harry is carrying water somewhere, so we are climbing up there. Yes, my tour guide told me that there's a Chinese saying that says, if you climb or until you climb the Great Wall of China, you cannot be considered a real man or woman. So this real woman is climbing. Let's go. I was informed that the wall is not just in Beijing, but is a collective name of a series of fortification systems generally built across the northern borders of China. The Chinese have a history of building walls for reasons including protection, defense, border control, etc. But during the Qing dynasty, the first emperor of China worked to link all the walls around his territory. Hence, it is known as the Great Wall. Various other emperors from time to time built small walls, fortified them, and connected them. The section of the wall which we are seeing today is the section in Beijing, and we encountered lots of tourists. Alright, I have just climbed less than a flight and I'm already panting. I wonder how this climbing will go today, but anywhere where I stop, now I stop. Let's continue. Now, climbing these things seemed really tough. I saw the height, but didn't envisage how tough it would be, but I remembered the honor of all those I am climbing for. There is a Chinese saying that goes, "He who has not climbed the Great Wall is not a real man or a real woman." So as the real woman that I am, I decided to climb in honor of all my great ancestors, my immediate family, my fans, foodaholics, and my generations to come. My tour guide had earlier told me of the much work that was put into the building of those walls, and thousands of the laborers who may have died while building the wall. As I climbed, I thought about them. I am climbing with no bricks, no sand or concrete, just an umbrella to protect me from the scorching Beijing sun, and I am panting this bad. You can imagine how the laborers would have felt building this wall. I stopped to take a break from time to time, but was determined even as I felt so much ache in my internal organs to continue the climb. Exhausted. I'm actually beginning to feel exhausted. Oh, as a very strong and courageous woman, we go one more flight. I finally arrived at the 8th fortress, which I felt was good enough to prove my toughness and uphold the honor of my name and all those I am climbing for. I made it! Oh, I made it!
Congratulations!
Thank you! Wow! I feel like I should be giving an Olympic gold medal right now. Oh my goodness! I need a medal. They don't give medals up here. They don't. Oh my God! I'm exhausted. But I made it. Yes, that is Gina Ehikodi Ojo. First of her name, Iyaibeji, Ojo's wife, Minister of Food Swag, President of the Belefu Ministry, and now climber of the 8th fortress of the Great Wall of China. You can simply say Gina the Top.
But excited. I've always wanted to climb the Great Wall. And I'm here. Wu-Tang Chow Chow Fei Hao Ham. He or she who has not climbed the Great Wall is not a real man or a real woman. And we've tested our resilience today. We did it. We did it. Resilience. Yeah. Thank you all so much. See you on our next stop. Everybody come for pictures.
Let me take you.
Foodies and Spice, Amazing China is powered by Beijing Wanxiang Travels. This is where you guys are supposed to give me a round of applause. I climbed that thing, trust me. I don't know if the cameras are able to catch how difficult it was for me to climb, but I climbed it. Today on our recipe, we'll be making a very simple breakfast recipe. One thing we always had in China is breakfast. I realized that they do not joke with it. And breakfast is actually good for you. So we wake up every morning, we always had breakfast. So for our breakfast recipe today, I am making something with Bonvita, hot Bonvita. And here I have small agege bread. So I'm making Acaraburger. Yeah. Just wait, it's very beautiful. So I have beans, I have crayfish, I have salt, I have seasoning cubes, I have onions, ginger, pepper, I have tomatoes, spring onions, lettuce, and lemon. Also, I have oil to fry the akara. Now you'll be wondering, what's going on, Gina? What's tomatoes, lettuce, and all that doing there? Yes, now burger. We need to arrange and make it look like burger. Okay? All right, so first things first, clean the beans. Now you have seen a lot of my videos on how to clean beans. If you have not seen them, please go to www.youtube.com/Gina Ehikodi and you will see all my moi moi akara recipe, everything, how to easily clean them. But we'll do it again today. I might not be talking extensively, but you'll just watch me as I go. That's why I always say when you whiz it, don't whiz it for too long, don't soak it because it will bring out beans milk when you soak it and over blend it. So like this, when you just put it in water a little bit, put it inside your food processor, this is what you get. I just put in water now to separate the skin from the bean seeds. It's all clean. So the next thing I will do now is to blend it for the akara. Okay, so it's time for me to blend the beans. Now note, the way you blend beans for akara and the way you blend for moi moi is different. Now the difference is the amount of liquid that you put in it. So for akara, you don't need so much water, or else you'll be having very, very flat akara when it's time for you to start frying it. So I'll add some water for blending. Just a little, about the level of the bean. So I'll add the crayfish now. Ginger, fresh pepper, onion. So I'll add a little bit of water to aid the blending. All right, so this is good. I'll start frying now. So this is just the right consistency for akara. Now if it's moi moi, we'll need to add more water. But this is akara and this consistency is right. At this point, you would like to add some salt for taste, and if you want to use seasoning, you use seasoning. I'll be using 2 seasoning cubes for this. Now one secret of fluffy akara is to beat in enough air into it. So sometimes you can leave it inside your blender, blend and take it from there. So while you are blending, you are working more air into it. But you can also just use your hand to mix. And don't forget to taste. And for what I'm tasting, this is good already. Time to start frying. I'll add some oil into the frying pan. So I'll add some oil into my frying pan. Akara actually needs deep frying. Now something you can also add to your akara is egg. Yeah, you can always break 1 egg and throw it into the akara. So I have my egg here, and I'll just quickly, 1 egg is just enough. So I'll begin to stir it in now. Okay, so this is good. I'll begin to fry now. Okay, so I'll just scoop a spoon and begin to fry. Now the trick is to put your batter in one place. Yeah, just take the spoon and direct it to one place. Okay, foodaholics, our akara is ready and time to get it out of this hot oil. Now I told you that what I'm making today is Acaraburger. You know, usually you can eat akara and bread. So why am I calling this Acaraburger? Because it's also going to have some burgerish things inside. Okay, just watch what I'm doing, okay? But trust me, it's a beautiful recipe and you will love it when you try it in your house. Always try out my recipe. I like it when you try it, and thanks to all those who get to try it and send me pictures. I love to see them. So this is ready. So guys, time to show you how to put this burger together. Hi foodaholics! So that part where all of us from the gist. So today on the show, we go climb the Great Wall. It was quite an amazing adventure for me because it's something I always wanted to do growing up. Reading it in books, watching it in movies, the whole expanse of wall that you see. But you know, I now realize that they said it's just one section that you are seeing. The history is that it cuts across almost all the northern part of China. Meanwhile, if you want to go on these tours, now there are beautiful packages for Nigerians to travel to China and see all of those things I've been seeing and even more. Now the Beijing Wanxiang travels have their details below. If you're watching right now, just take down the details below and use these details to contact them and try to make the next travel group that is going this November. Yeah, check it out. It's quite easy and it is very affordable based on all the things that they'll be doing for you, like from getting the invite to visa to your air ticket to staying in 5-star hotels and moving around almost 5 cities in China. Yes, it is quite affordable. If you do not understand, still hit me up and I will let you know how to do it. So today we are making Acaraburger. We down it with Bonvita. So let me read your messages that I got during that time. I'm reading from www.youtube.com/Gina Ehikodi, and I have Drissy Berry. She said, very lovely combination here. She's talking about the kebab and the ice cold Bonvita that had that beautiful whipped cream on top. Now Nancy Uche says, oh, I don't have this grilled equipment. I would have loved to try this. Quite easy, even if you don't have the grilled equipment. Now let me tell you what to do. You gather like 3 stones or 4. You put charcoal under, then you put a rack on top. Yeah, but before you put the rack, make sure that the charcoal has burned. Yeah, light it up, allow it burn. When it starts turning red, then you put a rack on top and arrange your meat. That's all you need. You don't need any fancy grill thing going on. Yeah, so once you have 3 stones, it will work. All right, that's all the message I can take today. Please don't forget to hit me up on all my social media platforms, especially Instagram at Gina Foodies and Spice. That's where I quickly drop like almost everything that is happening in my day-to-day life, from food to lifestyle to whatever I'm up to. Okay, so love you all so much. Don't forget to join the China trip for this November. First, before I start assembling this agege bread, I'm going to make this tomato just taste a little bit better than it's tasting already. So first thing I'll do is to slice the tomatoes. This is to catch the seeds. That's what I'm putting my hand. So the next thing I'll be adding now to make this thing a little bit tastier is some salt. Let's add a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and of course, just a pinch of sugar to bring out the sweetness of the tomatoes. So the next thing is to mix with my fork. Now we'll have a balance of sweet, salt, a little bit of tang from the lemon, a little bit of pepper. Is a beautiful salsa, if I have to call it that way. So I'll taste one of the tomatoes. Alright, so agege bread is very prominent in Lagos. If you don't live in Lagos, you might not be able to have agege bread. Okay, so but any bread would do. Okay, so this is good. So I'll take lettuce, like one of it. The lettuce has been washed. Tomato, some of that onions, Now, time to add the akara, and I told you this akara is beautiful. Wow, beautiful. So let me just add the one for this Acaraburger. I can look for some of those spring onions and just put them on top. Okay, so this is our Acaraburger, and you can decide to, you know, press on top. So this is it, our Acaraburger, looking all pink. Good for vegetarians. If you don't want to eat meat, this Acaraburger just works fine for you. So this is beautiful time for us to make the Bonvita, hot Bonvita to step down this Acaraburger. This is so beautiful. I don't even feel like eating it. Picture time. This new improved Bonvita will go so well with our Acaraburger, because the new improved Bonvita is creamier, more nutritious. You should try it with your Acaraburger. Okay, so this is our Acaraburger. I was meant to have a guest. I've been waiting for my guest. My guest did not show up. So because of time, I'm actually very busy these days. I've been doing a tour for Golden Penny, and I'll be in about 5 cities all around Nigeria. So we are doing a wedding activation, and it's been taking a little bit of my time planning, because the whole activation, everything from the concept to the planning to the execution, it's my company, so it's taking a lot of my time. So I really don't have the time to wait for guests. I would have waited. There's so much to do. But this is my Acaraburger, looking all pretty. So I'm going to have a bite now. I don't know if I've taken a picture of this one. This one looks fine. Let me have a bite of this one. Yeah, and that onion tastes so nice. I don't know why people don't like onions, but these onions in sandwich or burgers taste so nice. With a hint of tastes so nice. With the hint of the black pepper, salt and sugar, that onions, tomatoes, akara, and agege bread is a winner. And please make sure you try it with a cup of Bonvita. Wow, so nice. We'll meet again next week on another amazing China adventure and cooking spree inside the studio. Please say good to yourself. Eat, live, love, repeat it again. Love you.